Hi Matthew. I don't know if you just had spring break, but I'm finishing mine up, so if you did, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and start with the fun fact. Okay, here we go. So, oh, one moment. Hopefully you can see it now. So, um, a cloud can weigh over 1,000,000 pounds. And the reason for that is it's made up of tiny little water and ice molecules, which are really heavy. However, the molecules are really spread out because, as you've probably noticed, clouds are huge, and because they are still tiny and spread out, they aren't as affected by gravity because gravity it has more of an effect on heavier items, and these molecules are tiny, and that's why clouds are so heavy even though they float. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up your essay. You once again did not send me a complete one, which is unfortunate. Try and get me one. But we're going to go ahead and look at what you have done. So, you did a good job once again on clarity. You have some good examples, and you want to keep that up, perhaps, for an extended version of this essay. A few things need work. One of them is repetition. It doesn't show up a lot, but every once in a while, you'll send me something that kind of repeats itself or isn't super clear. So you have a sentence here. It will pull you in, it'll put you in a better mood while in a good mood. That doesn't make sense, and it sounds like you're repeating yourself. So you might want to consider removing part of that sentence or just rewording it. That's up to you. The next thing is convention and confidence. As for confidence, you don't need to start sentences with "I think that." You actually probably don't need to even say "I think" in this essay because that's implied. You begin the whole essay with "I think that laughing is important because," and that's great. But you actually could just start it with "laughing is important because." We know it's what you think, and you're going to tell us what you think for the rest of your paper. So let's try that one. It makes it sound like you don't quite believe what you're saying. And I'm sure you do, so let's not add unnecessary doubt. Okay, so convention. You say things in here that you don't write with, but people talk like. So you use "like" a lot. Like, let's say that you're going to school or something, right here. And then you start a sentence with it, like when you're having dinner. You can maybe drop it into sentences when you're speaking. It's acceptable, but it's not acceptable in writing. If you go look up a journal or something published, I would be surprised if you found this word used as often or in the same way that you're using it here. So maybe avoid that. And then the other thing is y'all. Y'all is a perfectly good Southern word. Unfortunately, it is only a Southern word. People don't use it outside, and people definitely don't write with it. So go ahead and skip this contraction because it is not universally recognized. It's just "you all." Okay? And then the next thing is starting sentences, and a lot of that is actually just an extension of what we've been talking about. Don't start with "like," don't start with "I think," if you can help it. And the big thing is "and," right? You've started a couple of sentences with "and," but "and" is a conjunction, and the purpose of a conjunction is to join two words or ideas together, right? Apples and oranges, cats and dogs. But you don't have a cats and dogs sentence starting situation here. You just have "and you," or "and some." And so your conjunction is not joining anything. It's just an improper way to start a sentence. So avoid that. You can actually just skip "and." And a good rule of thumb is if you can read the sentence without the first word, in this instance the word "and it still makes sense, you probably don't need the first word. So, that's it. Like I said, you've done a pretty good job, and the big thing is just it's not complete, so work on that. Hopefully you can get me a longer essay next time, and I hope you enjoy your week. Bye!